Hello, everyone, and welcome to this workshop about remote jobs. My name is Dónal. I'm from Grow Remote, and I'm delighted to be collaborating with University of Limerick today to provide this video resource for anyone who's interested in finding a remote job. And we'll be working through this in the context of some of our Ukrainian friends who are looking at the minute. But again, this should be available to anyone at all, no matter where in the world you are and no matter where you're from. So you'll see lots of links going through this. You can use this video as a support as you make these online applications. So let's get started. So just a little bit about myself. I'm Dónal Kearney. I'm the community manager at Grow Remote. So I interact with thousands of remote workers every single day. And I'm from Northern Ireland, but I live in North County Dublin in a place called Skerries. And I love bringing people together for offline events, mostly music events, which I really love because I'm a singer myself. But if you do want to get in touch with me about remote work or about anything to do with Grow Remote, about remote job opportunities or training courses or anything that's in this video, you can email me at donal@growremote.ie. That's DONAL @growremote.ie. So this intro will take us through an introduction to Grow Remote. It'll talk about the campaign Hire for Ukraine. It'll go into some of our training courses, specifically the Remote Work Ready training course. Then I'll talk about the Grow Remote Career Center, and then a little bit about how you can stay involved or find out more through the Grow Remote community. So what is remote work? Well, remote work is work that you can do from anywhere. It's also known as distributed work, location agnostic work, telecommuting, borderless work, telework. And it's what we're trying to do through these training courses, through the Career Center, is to make accessible and make visible the opportunities that are out there in remote work, which have a secure income. This is referring to remote employment, not just contractor work or self-employed work, but also stable incomes with a salary, and also home office or co-working. This is a question that we get asked a lot. It's about working from anywhere. So wherever you want to be, whether that's a digital hub in your local town or village, or working from your home office, that's up to you. So remote work is work that you can do from anywhere. A little bit about Grow Remote. So we are an organization, a non-profit social enterprise, and we actually date back to before the pandemic. So back to 2018, when co-founder Tracy Keogh started having conversations about making remote work local in the rural communities. A lot of those were in the west of Ireland. So these conversations evolved into a group of people who spoke, were talking, having conversations, set up WhatsApp groups. And then this led to events, bigger conferences, and then over 70 chapters set up all over Ireland and then internationally. So this was back in the beginning. And Grow Remote was then formally established as an award-winning social enterprise with Tracy Keogh at the helm. So as it grew, the conversation around remote work was more and more prevalent. But then in 2020, the pandemic hit and remote work became the mainstream. It became the norm, and it was challenging, but it meant that there were so many more people interested in remote work and also what hybrid work might look like in the future. So what we now do as Grow Remote is offer training. We offer the jobs board or the career center. We also have weekly virtual events. And our online community is home to over 2,500 members. And actually, that's closer to 3,000 members now. And we're engaging 2 million people online through our followers. Last year, 2021, we had 727 learners, all people who've come through our courses interested in working remotely, learning more about upskilling in the tools and the skills needed for remote work. We engage in 181 local communities globally, and we're in the process of growing more and building more Grow Remote chapters locally at the minute. Last year, we also launched the Remote Alliance, which is bringing together companies such as Vodafone, eBay, ESB, and Liberty Insurance, big companies in Ireland, to try and talk about remote work at the very highest level amongst the CEOs, and these huge workforces can then benefit from the best learnings. We want to bring back offline, connect people in their local communities, not just in virtual events, but actually offline, in person. And we have just launched the Career Centre, which is a one-stop shop for remote job seekers, which I'll talk you through now. So basically, right now we support companies, employees, and local communities, basically trying to tell them everything they need to know about remote, and also facilitating a conversation where we can all learn from each other. So the first website I want to talk you through today is hireforukraine.org. So you can see it there in step 1. If you're currently using this resource to fill out an application, please go to hireforukraine.org, and you'll be able to fill out, basically create your application through this website for remote work, for remote job opportunities. And this is specifically for our displaced Ukrainian citizens, the people who are coming to us from Ukraine, but they don't have to be based anywhere. They're anywhere in the world, and the whole point is that they can do this work from anywhere. So step 2, once you're on the website, is sign up. You just need an email address, and then you can create a password. So once you've done that, entered your email address and created the password, you will then log in with your email address and new password. So you can see mine there. I made mine last week. I signed up just to make sure it was all working okay for you guys. So once you've logged in, then you'll have a chance to update your profile settings. This gives you a chance to fill in just a personalized form about your profession, what industry you want to work in, and also a bio about your skills and who you are. And so once you've updated your profile settings, then you can start to search for your ideal remote job. And you can do this by the name of a company, by the name of a role, by the particular profession you're interested in. And you can see an example of a few here. This is how it looks. You've got some tags from the different industries, and you can select by industry, by the country that you want to search in, or by the languages that you have. So if you speak Ukrainian and English, then you would add those to your search, and then they would tailor that search for you. So that's the Hire for Ukraine. Obviously, you can pause this, go back and see anything that you need to, any helpful points that I've made. You can just watch those back. And I'll move on to the Remote Work Ready course. So this is one of our training courses that we want to let you all know about. So this is for learners wishing to enter into remote employment. So anybody who wants to find remote work. So you don't need to have any experience in remote work or hybrid work. This is for anyone at all who wants to start a career in remote. And this is an 8-week fully funded program, which is fully online. So you will need access to a computer, access to the internet, and that's the way that you'll be able to engage with this over the 8 weeks of the course. The course includes workshops featuring special guests from remote companies. So really, really interesting and helpful and useful information being shared from lots of experts in the field, including recruiters from these remote companies themselves. So always a brilliant opportunity to ask questions directly and to really find out what these companies are looking for when they're hiring for remote jobs. Then upon completion of the course, the learners will receive a digital badge certification. So this is something you can put on your CV. This is something you can bring up at interview. You can mention to these recruiters. And it's a really useful way to prove that you have gone through the course and that you have completed these modules. So just to go through the modules, you've got an introduction to the course, culture in the workplace, then how to use LinkedIn, then some case studies, then talking about virtual communications, preparing for online interviews and the virtual hiring process, really, really important and really useful knowledge. Transferable skills and how you can present those in your CV, in your application, in your interview. The difference between remote working and then setting up for remote work. So how you can actually prepare yourself. And the link is there. If you want to go to fetchcourses.ie, then you can search remote work ready, or you can just copy this link at the bottom here. Just type it out, press pause and type it out, and you'll find that course. But otherwise you can go to fetchcourses.ie, remote work ready, and you'll find this. And just to note that the training will be through English. So a strong level of written and spoken English would be required for this course itself, but not for the Hire for Ukraine. Certain jobs, certain roles will require other languages. So you can have a look through those. Now I'd like to bring you to our Career Center. So this is, like I said, the one-stop shop where you can find, you can access lots and lots of remote jobs and search for them based on your interest. So you create an account through your website, and this is updated on a daily basis with more and more remote working opportunities. So I think right now there's between 400 and 500 roles. 2 weeks ago, there were between 600 and 700. So it's always fluctuating. So it's a really good idea to keep an eye out and just to see how many jobs are available today. So the website is jobs.growremote.ie. So you can see it there, jobs.growremote.ie. And once you're there, you'll see this page pop up. And the next thing you want to do is create an account. So you'll see the job seekers. Then you would scroll down to My Account, and you click in there. And if you want to create one, so this will give you the opportunity to log in or create a new account. And you want to create a new account, so you'll fill in your details, your first name, your last name, your email address, and your password, and then just agree to the terms. That'll create your account for you, and then you can log in. And at this point, you can search for your ideal jobs. You can filter and tailor the search based on the title, the location, the company, and anything at all. There, like I said, hundreds and hundreds of roles there, so you can scroll through them, see which ones you want to apply to. So there are other ways that you can get involved. If you have any questions specifically, as I said, you can reach out to me at Dónal at growremote.ie. Otherwise, you can join our community, which gives you an opportunity to build your network, to speak to other remote workers, remote employers, but also remote job seekers. So you can get an opportunity to connect with those people. And the way to do that is, it'll be in the link for this, in the text of this video. You'll be able to join our online community. You'll also have an opportunity to join your local Grow Remote chapter, which is mostly about offline connection, where you can meet people for a coffee or at a careers event in your local town or village, wherever that might be. And if you don't have a local chapter in your town or village, then we encourage you and we support you to start one yourself. So you can reach out to us on community@growremote.ie, and we'll be able to talk you through the process of setting up your own local chapter, which is a brilliant way to build your network and to meet people in the area. Then there are also other remote work training options, as well as the Remote Work Ready course that I just explained. We also have a Thriving Remotely course and the Leading Remote Teams course. So these are for people who are already in remote employment, maybe looking to upskill, looking to change their career or build upon their career. And then for managers, company CEOs, people who are in leadership positions, the Leading Remote Teams, the LRT course, is a really, really brilliant, it's a fantastic training for best practice in how to manage people who are working in different places, maybe even different countries. So you might be, that might be relevant for you, but always keep an eye on our different training opportunities. And through our YouTube channel, you'll find up several countless hours of videos and articles. You'll see those through the YouTube channel, or if you follow us on Facebook or Twitter, you'll find lots of different posts, all related to remote work and the remote work ecosystem in Ireland and beyond. So you can check out things there, but maybe the best place to find all this is by joining the online community. So again, you'll find the link below and you'll be able to connect with us, and please do say hello when you join. So any questions, you can go through community@growremote.ie, or again, send them straight to me, Dónal@growremote.ie. So that's me for today, and I really hope to hear from some of you soon, and I wish you all the very, very best in your search for a remote job, and anything at all, any way that we can support, I'd be delighted to. So thank you so much for your time, and good luck.